how we all doing, Taverners? Welcome back to the Matchday Tavern. My name is Key. We are live for Rangers against Jagiellonia Bialystok of the Polish Ekstraklasa. Jags are 2-1 up from the first leg back in Poland. This one is tough to call, I've got to say. Derek McInnes has not had the ideal start as Rangers manager. It's not been great for him. He has struggled in his opening few games. Rangers didn't play particularly well against Dundee United on the first game. We watched that live. We've also watched them in the first leg of this one. Obviously, they lost late to Hibs as well at the weekend. So, yeah, not a great start to life as Rangers boss for Derek McInnes. He'll be hoping that they can turn this one round tonight. Otherwise, the pressure really will start to crank up on him. Even after just 4 games in, you can't really go on a 4-game winless run as Rangers manager and, you know, potentially go out of Europe as well. It's not a good start. But we'll see. Hopefully that's not the case. I'm rooting for Rangers. I'd like to see him turn it round, but I don't have much hope, if I'm dead honest, after what we saw in that first leg. So, rooting for the Gers, but we'll see. They've started, the game's off and underway. This one's live on Rangers TV if you want to watch along with me. Jags in their normal yellow and red striped kit. Rangers in the blue, playing from right to left in this first half. How are we all doing in the chat? Good to see everyone. Who have I missed? Dara, Callum, good to see you. Yes, I did just about realise. I apologise. I did just realise that it was wrong. I did have the wrong time. I thought it was an 8 o'clock kickoff. It was a 7:30. And yes, I panicked a little bit and I was like, oh, I should be live. So I got it right just about. Who else have we got in tonight? Shell, Catherine, Joe, City of Northville. How are you coping with the heat? The heat has been relentless today, hasn't it? It's 28 in here again. It's on Polsat Sport in Poland as well. Okay, Polsat Sport and Polsat Premium too, I'm led to believe. Okay, if you're in Poland, then you can get those. Who else are we watching tonight? Yo, how's it going? Alex Macklin, Torres to PSG. Yeah, big news. PSG picking up Ferran Torres. Very hot, isn't it, Alex? Yeah. How's it going, Adam? Billy, how's it going? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. You too, mate. You too. Looking forward to another good game. Another good watch-along with the Taverners. Back at the Tavs with another big European night. Now, Jagiellonia on the counter-attack. They've got to watch out for Schmidt. He he played a part in both goals, didn't he, Schmidt, in that first leg. And Jags down this left-hand side. Good ball in. Fabulous ball in. Oh, is it going to go for a corner? No, it's a goal kick to Rangers. Very nearly. Joe, is Dedic playing for Benfica tonight? Do you know what? I don't know if he's playing for Benfica tonight. Let's have a look and see if he is. I shouldn't imagine he would be, because they're 6-1 up from the first leg. So I imagine... Oh, he is. No, he is. Dedic is playing. Yeah, they've gone quite strong, actually, tonight, Benfica. Suarez, Neto, Longley, Manu, Dedic, Richard Rios, Barenakea, Sudakov, Shelder up, Luca Bacchio and John Duran up front for Benfica as they play Hearts at Tynecastle. That's not going to be a great night for the Jambos, I don't think. 6-1 down from the first leg. Can't be pleasant. Lewis Smith, put my head in my hands seeing we are in for Osimhen. Do you know what? In many ways, Osimhen is the most Arsenal signing, I think. I think he would be, in many ways, well, he'd be much better than Gers for a start, but I think he is the most Arsenal signing I could think of at centre-forward. It's exactly the sort of player that I pictured in terms of an Arteta-type centre-forward, I would go. I think he's strong enough that he can be, you know, the ball can be played into him. He's good enough in the air that you can do that. Leads the line well. I think he's a much better solo striker than Gers. Cheers, Northville. Yeah, we're only a few away now. Only a few away. And then it takes maybe a couple of weeks for it to all get approved. Adam B, do you still hate watch Arsenal? If you call them a hate watch. But yeah, we still watch Arsenal. We'll be watching the Community Shield on Sunday. Gers is off to Palace on loan. Yeah, and obviously PSG now picking up Ferran Torres, and they've just upped their offer as well for Mika Gers. So all of a sudden, PSG are up to 9 attackers for 3 positions. To me, it's almost certain that they're going to lose Barcola and Mbaye, aren't they? You wouldn't call them a hate watch. No, I wouldn't call them a hate watch. I wouldn't call them a hate watch because I don't hate Arsenal. But I didn't want you to win the league, but I don't think that's a hate watch. Not in my humble opinion, anyway. I guess you can have your own opinion, Adam. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's a hate watch. To say that you don't want them to win the league, and I didn't want them to win the league because you agree with me. I'm sure if you're an Arsenal fan, you agree with me. You played awful football. You played awful football. I've never had an Arsenal fan come in and disagree with that, to be fair. You played terrible football last season, but it was winning. It was winning football. It was effective football. Rangers down the right-hand side. Go on. Get at him. New signing in the box. Good ball. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick. Fabulous play down that right-hand side. Really, really fast attacking play from the right-hand side by the new signing, Yokota. Daisuke Yokota coming from Hanover. Football may have been standard, but after coming second 3 in a row, then they'll do anything to win. Well, I'm glad. Well, we agree, right? We agree. See, that's all it was. I'm not attacking the efficiency in any way, shape, or form. They were the most efficient side in the league. They deserved to win. Deserved winners. But undoubtedly, not brilliant football. And I think we can all agree on that. And I've never had an Arsenal fan come in and disagree. Never. Oh, now then, could that be a penalty? No. Gasamu, I thought he had a claim for a penalty there. Unlucky. Jordan, you talk about Arsenal more than some Arsenal creators do. You're obsessed. I think respectfully, you don't really watch a lot of my content then, mate. Which is fair enough. Maybe it's not your bag. Current Bun Gaming, love the boring football if it means trophies. And again, that's your right. Yeah, that's absolutely your right. That wasn't the case, though, again, with a lot of Arsenal fans. A lot of Arsenal fans said that if Arteta didn't win the league, they would have quite happily sacked him, moved him on. But, no, I agree. I absolutely agree. If you're winning trophies, you're not going to complain, right? City of Northville. Oh, Reinders, yeah. City have sold Reinders. Pete, Rangers are playing Schmidt this season. He did really well in the first leg, Schmidt. Ball down the right-hand side from Rangers. Good effort on goal from Lawrence Shankland. But tidy save from the goalkeeper. Intrigued by how Pander gets on tonight. He's had a questionable start to his Rangers career as well, I would say. Admittedly, he's only played a couple of games, but yeah, he didn't impress me at all against either Dundee or against Jagiellonia, to be honest. Curran, don't get me wrong, panics me leaving the game 1-0 till finish most times, but all worth it in the end. Hey, and that's absolutely your right, mate. I guess from my point of view, I'm a bit of a football purist, and I like to see good teams play good, attractive football, and I don't think Arsenal played that last season, and that was one of the big frustrations Arsenal fans had too. That doesn't mean they're not a bad side or anything like that, because they're not. They were the best side in the league last season. They're going to win it this season as far as I'm concerned, but they played god-awful football, and that's all it is. That was my gripe with them, and that was pretty much every other Arsenal fan's gripe with them. City of Northville, it also tells maybe Arsenal fans don't talk about Arsenal so much. I don't blame them. Would make for sleepy content, wouldn't it? That's also true. It's mad, though. I don't think they understand how the algorithm works. It pushes it towards them, doesn't it? Corner to Jagiellonia. Here we go. Ronnie Luxton, are Arsenal getting Osimhen? Apparently so. Ball swinging from Jagiellonia. Far post. Header low down. And Panda he was panicking a little bit there, Panda, but it's gone behind for a goal kick. Will you be watching Goldbridge Rooney stick to United? No offence to Rooney or Goldbridge, but I'd rather stick pins in my eyes. So no, I won't be watching either. To be honest, and it really is no dig at them. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in it. I don't really watch the overlap that much anymore. And it's not because I've got anything against the people who were on it. I actually quite enjoyed it sometimes, but I don't know. It got a bit tedious. It got a bit samey last season. And a bit, I don't know. It's kind of got more and more. I don't know. Hey, to each their own. I don't want to dig it out. They've done well. Ben, has Frimpong been given number 11? Not that I'm aware. Not that I'm aware of it. If he has, then doesn't bode well. But somehow I don't think they would. I feel like that would be a bad PR move from the club. I feel like that would be an unnecessary PR move, wouldn't it? Get the Hibs game on instead of Rangers. Well, I mean, listen, Hibs, in the nicest possible way, I don't see Hibs turning it around against Midtjylland. I'd have loved them to. I really would have loved them to, but that's Bohemians, isn't it? No, Hibs against Skendia. They are 2-1 up, aren't they? Yeah. Bulls are definitely not turning that round against Midtjylland. Skendia, maybe. Maybe Hibs will against Skendia. Simon, I'm just coming to say hello because I'm going back to Belgium now. A 17-hour trip back. Christ, what are you going on a bicycle? Oh, where are you currently? I reckon I could get to Belgium on a bike in 17 hours. NUFC Isaac, what's Dedic like? Key any good? He's all right, mate. He's okay. He's not. I don't think he's anything particularly special, but he's still a young fullback, isn't he? Can't really draw too many conclusions. He's 23, 24, and he played for Benfica. You know, I remember thinking Darwin Núñez was going to blow us away, and he never quite did. Ball down the right-hand side. Rangers again with Marolta into the area. Good strike, and just taking a deflection. Is that going to be another corner kick? It is. Corner to Rangers. Pressure building. Sean, if Hibs play like we did against Rangers, we'll beat Skendia. I'm sure you will. I'm hoping you will. I've got it on notification, so if there are goals that come through, I will update people. I mean, you can see it on the right-hand side here. If you want to keep updated on the Hibs score, the live scores will come up on the right-hand side of the screen. Corner for Rangers. Here we go. Theo Asgard. Scouser at heart. Theo Asgard. Good ball in, and it comes all the way through to... Oh, it's offside. Oh, is it offside? Can't be offside. Is he give a foul? Shankland's raging at the ref there. Oh, either way. We didn't go through the lineups as well, by the way. I know you can see them on this side, but let's just chat through them very quickly. Jagiellonia have gone with Abramovich in goal. Not Roman Abramovich. It's Slavomir Abramovich. He's only 22. Very highly thought of, though, young goalkeeper. Slavomir Abramovich in goal for Jags. Montoya, Kobayashi, Vital and Wojtusek at the back. In midfield, it's Klinger, Romanchuk and Imaz. Club legend Imaz. Jesus Imaz, who's been there now for best part of 10 years. The Spanish midfielder. And then the front three, the danger man is Prelec at centre forward. Conceição, Rodrigo Conceição, I'm led to believe is the brother of Flavio. Off the post! Is that going to count? I thought he was offside. Oh, nearly 1-0 Jagiellonia. Nearly 1-0. Oh, that was a fabulous ball through. Rangers just parted like the Red Sea there. And they were in on goal, Jags. Great strike from about 30 yards out, but it was a bit of a daisy cutter. And Panda, again, he's falling like a sack of spuds. He's too slow to the floor. And it just doesn't quite... Oh, must be this time. Oh, no, and again, nearly 1-0 Again, the ball gets floated over to the far post, headed back by Imaz, and then they get a touch towards. That's 2 shots now, just in the last 30 seconds. The first one crashed off the post and back out very, very nearly 1-0 Jagiellonia at Ibrox. And then the second one, Schmidt picks it up, plays the ball to the far post, headed back towards the 6-yard line, and then knocked towards goal, but Panda got down and saved that one. So 2 dangerous, dangerous moments for Rangers in the last minute or so. Shahid, Key, what do you think about Jed Spence going to Inter Milan? I'm not really that fussed by it, to be honest. There was a lot of rumours linking into Liverpool. I'm kind of glad we didn't get him, if I'm honest. Questionable attitude, Jed Spence, from every club that he's been at, you know. There was Borough fans and Leeds fans and stuff who've long said that Jed Spence, they didn't really love him at their clubs, and, you know, his attitude and stuff at times was a bit... And Spurs weren't necessarily... I feel like if Liverpool are signing a player from Spurs and the Spurs fans aren't, like, devastated, I'm not sure that's a player we want. Rangers, off the line! Cleared away by Jagiellonia. This game all of a sudden sprung into life. Both teams having chances. Good ball down the right-hand side. And I tell you what, the new signing, Yokota, has... Daisuke Yokota's having a very, very good start on that right-hand side. Does he give a free kick to Rangers now? Wow. Asgard's got an opportunity to put this one in. Needs a good ball. Wojtusek just leaving one on him. The captain, Vital's gone over to the ref. He's not happy at all. But it's going to be a free kick to Rangers. Right on the edge of the box, but down towards the corner flag. It's not necessarily a place you'd want a shot, but definitely somewhere where if you can get enough whip on it, keep it about head height, it's the sort of thing that just, if it hits the target, it's going in. Keeper's not got time to react. Theo Asgard's going to take it. Right-footed, in-swinger. Every player basically stood on the edge of the 6-yard line. If you can get this one... If it's on target from here, it's going in, isn't it? Because it's going through that many bodies. Nico, who's winning the league this season, Kate? Astonished if it's not Arsenal. The referee's going having a look at something here. Tell me he's going having a look. Is it a VAR for what? A possible handball, maybe? As the ball comes in. Oh, now then. Could it be a handball to Rangers and penalty? Could be a penalty for Rangers, this one. As the ball comes across, the referee's been sent to the monitor. I don't know. I think that's maybe a bit harsh. There's no conclusive evidence there. Does it hit his hand? Not at a great angle on it so far. I'm not sure if the ref can give that. And I'm saying this, I want Rangers to win, but he's going like this and he's going to give a penalty kick to Rangers. It is a pen. It's a pen. Kobayashi. Oh, no. From one Japanese to another. It was Yokota, Daisuke Yokota on the right-hand side, crosses it in low, and yes, Kobayashi, the centre-back for Jagiellonia, just kind of falling down. He's falling, and he throws his left arm out, and it's a penalty. It's going to be a penalty to Rangers. 18 minutes on the clock. And... Shankland will get the opportunity to put Rangers in front and get his first goal for the club, right? Or at least his first competitive goal for the club. I know he scored against Saint-Etienne, didn't he, in pre-season? But Shankland to get his first goal for Rangers from the penalty spot and get them back level in this tie. Shankland, right-footed, against Abramovich. Here we go. Funny run up. Goal. There you go. 1-0. Rangers in front. Rangers in front on the night. Level on aggregate now. 2-2. Reese M, why are Celtic fans even watching this? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. But hey, all's welcome. I'm not a Rangers fan. I'm not a Celtic fan. I couldn't care less. But I'm invested in the game. I want to watch the game. I want to see Rangers do well. As a Brit, I'd much rather see Rangers go through than Jagiellonia. Gow, evening key. Can't believe there's a Partick Thistle in Poland. I was going to say, they do look a bit like Partick Thistle, don't they? Now we've got ourselves a match, absolutely. Here we go. Are we going to get the game that we maybe should have got in Poland? Because it was a bit dull and drab. There was 2 own goals in that first half. Jagiellonia, ball pulled back. Oh, good defending from Rangers, just about. But I tell you what, they are very much still in this, the Poles. They aren't giving it up at all. Mr. Alshamari, who's Jagiellonia's main man? Main man for Jags would probably be... I would say it's Schmidt. He's the guy who was involved in the 2 goals that Jagiellonia scored against Rangers in the first leg. He was very dangerous. Kajetan Schmidt, young Polish winger. You've got Prelec, Nick Prelec, who's a Slovenian. He played for Oxford United last year. So he signed for Jagiellonia from Oxford United. He's got 2 goals in his opening 3 games for the club. So bit of a danger man, I guess. But the ultimate danger man, I guess, that Jagiellonia fans would say is the guy who's already hit the post in this game. It's Imaz. Jesus Imaz, 35 years old, very clever. Shades of Juan Mata. He's been at Jagiellonia for about 10 years. He's a club legend. Cheers, Shell. Thank you very much. Why would anyone take multi-accounts to do that? People's lives are so bleak. I'll show them. That'll show them. I'll go and create another account. Shell just swiftly battered him away there. Very nicely done, Shell. Joe says Dedic was always scheduled to play tonight according to the Benfica journalist, which makes me a bit more relieved. Why would that make you relieved? Rangers, here's Gassama. Good ball over to the right and just a bit too much on it. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Yep, Yokota just couldn't quite get his boot on that one to control it, but Gassama did well there. A bit heavy on the pass. Callum, I'm loving Barry's attitude in that interview. Yeah, no, but that's, that it's heavily scripted, right? You know it's scripted. This one has just got a feel that it's going to go to extra time. I feel like we're going to go to extra time and pens in this one. SO6, do you do birthday shout-outs? I don't, mate, no. Never. Not allowed to. Get told off if I do them. I'm far too big time for that. Little handbags there between Theo Asgard and the Jagiellonia defender. I like Asgard. I like him. I really want him to do well at Rangers. Vuyo, hi Key, would you take Ismail Assar at Liverpool as our right winger? He's 28, Prem proven, plus he'll stop scoring against us. Yes, I would. Yeah, I'd happily take him. I don't necessarily think we need like an immediate Mo Salah replacement. We definitely need... If we're selling Gakpo as well, then yeah, we need 2 wingers. Callum, it isn't. Barry Starks is here to terror the Prem and he's looked the part so far in pre-season, looks way more composed. If you've got more than a double-digit IQ, you know for a fact that is PR scripted. You know it is. And do you know why? Because Everton fans wanted him sold because of the whole Arsenal thing last season. They wanted Tierno Barry sold. And the club will want to rescue his reputation. How do they do that? They start doing interviews and things that, raise his profile and just make him look a little bit more... Make him look a little bit better. John, thoughts on Leeds v United last night? I didn't watch it, mate. I've no opinion on it because I didn't watch it. I know it went to penalties. That's about it. City of Northville, they already said that Osimhen isn't leaving this summer and rejected 130 from Saudi. So what are the chances this is more than a new contract ploy? It's probably Arsenal getting played again, isn't it, for a new contract? I bet Vinicius Jr. did it and Osimhen's looking at Vinny and going, hey, I think I'll have a bit of that. Rob, what channel is this game on? It is on Rangers TV. Yeah, Rangers TV. Or you can get it on Polsat, I think it's called in Poland, is what Northville was saying. Raskin with a shot, miles over the bar there. Should do a bit better there, Raskin. Needs to keep the ball a bit... just play it safe. You don't need to be having pot shots from 30 yards out 25 minutes in. I think that's what Derek McInnes is saying. He's just give it that gesture. Just calm down. Just calm it down. hey. Tolga, Key, Hearts, Benfica. I don't know what that means, mate. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Cheers, Sarah. Can't wait for the Prem now. I know, Speedy, we're all waiting for it, mate. We're live. I'm live every single day up to the start of the Prem, and I'm live for 4 games on day 1. Maybe 3. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I've got the pace to do 4. Doogie, what was the Polish channel, mate? Apparently it's I don't know what it's... Polsat. I think it was called Polsat Premium. Polsat 2. Jerry, who's playing? It's Rangers against Jagiellonia Bialystok of the Polish Ekstraklasa in the UEFA Europa League. Europa League qualifying 3rd round just before the playoffs. And it's currently Rangers 1, Jagiellonia 0 on the night. 2-2 on aggregate. 27 minutes in. Just over a week away from Arsenal losing to Coventry. Hey, well, we've got Wolves and Blackburn tomorrow night, so the Championship's back tomorrow officially. That should be good fun. And, I mean, listen, we're not underplaying it. I've really enjoyed watching European football over the last couple of weeks. We've done Hearts, we've done Rangers, we've done Hibs, we've done Motherwell, we've done Bohemians, done Shamrock Rovers. Lots and lots of football. We do live watch-alongs every day. If you're new around here, by the way, I'll just say this is what we do on the Matchday Tavern. We watch games of football every day and we chat football together. And there's loads of new features coming into the season, so you'll be able to send voice notes live during the game to give your thoughts if you want to get involved. As we're watching, I'll play your voice notes. That's coming for the start of the season as well. Let's go Shelbourne, yes. Gary Simpson, never a pen. You don't think it was a pen? You don't think it was a pen? I thought it was a questionable one, but he does look like it does look like it was a pen. It did look like it was a pen, I thought. Craig Callell, who's playing Rangers? Jagiellonia, mate. I'm surprised we've not seen Chimiti, though. I've got to say, I know Shankland's come in, but I did think we would see more of Chimiti. He's not even on the bench tonight. Devlin's on the bench. Miovski, I would have thought maybe Miovski might have got more opportunities as well. Good run down the right-hand side. That's going to be a free kick to Rangers. Well defended by Gassama. Got back well there. Joe says Chimitti's done his ACL. When did he do that? That can't have been that long ago. He played the other day, didn't he? How long's he out for? Oh, he did. He got stretchered off. Oh, that's grim. Oh, I've missed that. Okay, well, Rangers now considering Venezuela striker Kevin Kelsey as Yusuf Chimitti replacement. Kevin Kelsey? I've not heard that name for a while. He's only a young lad, isn't he? How old's Kevin Kelsey? He's only 18 or so. No, he was 18 when I remember it. He's playing in the MLS, isn't he? Yeah, 22. There you go. 22, playing for the Portland Timbers. And they signed him for $4.5 million from Shakhtar. So there you go. Rangers could be signing Kevin Kelsey from Portland Timbers. He scored 9 goals in 34 MLS games. Although that was last season. No, this season he's got 9 in 17. That's a bit more promising. Okay. Let's see. In fairness, I hadn't seen that Chimitti had got injured against Hibs. I didn't catch I only saw the Hibs result. I didn't actually watch the Hibs game. I watched Rangers in the first leg in this one, and I watched them. We did the live watch along against Dundee United as well, but I missed the Hibs game. Gary, never a pen, even though I've not seen it. Phoenix, how are you, mate? I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Ball's all the way back with Rangers at the back. It was played over to the left-hand side. They're just knocking it around, trying to take the sting out of this game a little bit, try and move Jagiellonia around, because they've kind of settled into they've dropped 10 yards, haven't they? They're not really pressing Jagiellonia. Feels like since that goal, I mean, once the goal went in, they actually pushed out a little bit, Jagiellonia, and they had a couple of chances, didn't they, in quick succession, but there you go, they're winning the ball back far too easily. Gassama's got to do better there. And Jagiellonia, how long can they hang on to it for? Because that's been their big problem in this game so far, is every time they've actually got the ball, they've lost it rather quickly. Here's Kobayashi, the man who gave the penalty away, the Japanese centre-half, coming out with it for Jagiellonia. Jerry McCringleberry, was the Super Cup final any good? It was, yeah, it was interesting. I thought Brian Maggio was a really talented performance for a 17-year-old in a Super Cup final. I thought that was really impressive. Mr. Alchimari, I reckon Rangers are going to win this one 3-1. Let's hope so. Was the pen good? I mean, he just sent the keeper to the right. He put it down the middle. I couldn't watch it. It was too painful. Maggio's Big Rom 2.0. Liam, are you excited to watch Newcastle play this season since everything has changed? Well, Liverpool play Newcastle on the opening day of the season, don't they? So that should be good fun. We'll be watching that one. Dio Asgard with a corner for Rangers. Outswinger. Header down. Here's Gassama. Oh, does really well. Strike. Big chance, far post. He's got to score. That's a massive chance, far post for Raskin. He has to make that 2-0. And I think he knows it as well. Lovely play by Gassama. I'm telling you, there's quality in this lad. I think there's still a player in Gassama. Remember watching him in the Champions League qualifiers last season when he first came. I thought he was brilliant then. But, yeah, picks the ball up on the left-hand side here, off the corner. dances in, puts 2 Jag players on their arse, really, stands it up far post, and Nico Raskin just heads it over the bar. 6 yards out, he really should score. Should be 2-0. Should be 2 to Rangers. Savinio now skipping training. It's close, you think? Somehow I don't think so. Somehow I think it's going to go a bit further, that one. City are looking to get their own signings in, aren't they? And Spurs pushing for Gakpo as well. Good strike from just outside the box from Rangers. Dragged wide by Asgard. Good effort, much better. Rangers must win, says Sean. No kidding, mate. Definitely need the win tonight, Rangers. Asgard with the effort, just drags it wide. 2 big chances, though, for Rangers, that. Raskin should have scored for absolute certain, must do better. And now, Jagiellonia are starting to lack a little bit of confidence. Early goal for Ignatia versus Rovers. Oof. Cheers, Mitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, mate. Newcastle versus Liverpool at the minute with both sides. There's 1-1 all over it. And Jerry, I've heard Liverpool players can only play 30 minutes. Is that true? No, I don't. It's not we can only play 30 minutes. Iraola said that his players can only run 30 minutes. But, again, I think that's a bit of a cop-out from Iraola. It's kind of frustrating that Liverpool are being boiled down to we can run more than you. And let's be honest, Liverpool didn't run any less than most teams in the league last season. I think we ran about as much as Man City. We ran about 2% less than Bournemouth. We did, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. Huge mistake to sack Slot, in my opinion. Mine too. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're wrong. And I hope Iraola does well. But for me, I would have kept him. I'd have showed him a bit more patience. I think he deserved that. Good ball in, good claim from the keeper. Is it going to be a corner kick, is it? Yeah, corner kick to Rangers. City of Northville, can Spurs possibly afford Gakpo after what they've already spent with no Europe? I mean, maybe they've moved some money around and they're kind of pulling forward next year's budget to get in the players that they've got. They have got a lot of players they're looking to sell. There is noise, there is rumours apparently that Kulusevski might not be the same player, might actually... I mean, I hope it's not the case, but there was talk of him fully Dean Ashton, like not being able to play again. And I really hope that's not the case. But there was... rumours abound, according to a mate of mine who's a big Spurs fan who I worked with for many, many years, has said that Kulusevski, something doesn't quite appear to be right. I really, really hope it's just the salacious, horrible rumours that you hear in a pre-season, but I really do like him. GXLLAD, I feel like Salah. Oh, Jagiellonia nearly 1-1. Great ball in from that right-hand side. Oh, and then Prelec very nearly making it 1-1. And you can see Fernandes absolutely raging at Sterling there for giving the ball away. And very nearly 1-1. Yeah, I feel like Salah having that legend status protected him from criticism over his role in Slot sacking. I mean, it didn't protect him from me. I thought Salah was absolutely disgraceful last season. Not just in his performances. I thought he threw the team and the manager under the bus twice, because he was a legend who realised that he wasn't quite at the level that he thought he was, and his powers were fading, and he's now playing for Trabzonspor in Turkey, and that is his level, and I don't think he thought that was his level. So he's lashed out, and he's blamed the manager, because the manager dropped him because he wasn't playing well enough, and he wasn't playing like a £400,000 a week player should play, so he dropped him, and he deserved to be dropped, and because he was dropped, he then came out and gave a big interview and said, someone at the club doesn't want me and hard done by and all this, and it's bullshit. And that isn't how a legend or a leader, by the way, someone as old as him who's been around the club a long time, you shouldn't be saying that. You should keep your dirty washing indoors behind closed doors. You shouldn't be bringing that out public. It's poor, very poor from Salah. Even if he was right, I would say that was awful. But he wasn't right. He was bang wrong, and he still came out and threw his teammates and the manager under the bus. It made everything much worse. Much worse for the club, much worse for the fans, better for him. That's what he wanted. Daz, yo, key mate, do you think the first team plays on Sunday? Yeah, I think they probably will. Yeah, against Como. I think we'll probably see Araujo for sure. Okay, 5 minutes to half time. Mr. Al-Shamari, if Rangers win this, who do they play next? Apparently they play the team that Lan were playing on Tuesday night, who we watched, Iberia. I think, is that right? Iberia 1999, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that's who they're playing anyway. They're playing Iberia 99 if they go through in this one. So there'll be a trip to Georgia waiting for these Rangers fans. And to be honest, we watched Iberia 99 against Lan, didn't we? We watched it, and they weren't anything spectacular. So honestly, I think Rangers would, if they can navigate this game, because this is a tough one for Rangers. If they can get through this tie, they come through this and they qualify, then I think they've got a great chance of beating Iberia. They should do. Okay, goal kick to Jagiellonia. 5 minutes to half time. Callum says, Key, say Liverpool don't sign a winger by the Newcastle game. Are you worried? Well, I'd be worried for that particular game, yes. But you know what? Even without, no, I still think we'd have a good chance of getting a result in that game. We should do, because that's the same team basically as Slot had last season. It's not really any huge changes. Maybe Canate out, but yeah, no, we've not. I wouldn't be that worried. I'd be worried if we hadn't signed one by the start of, or by the end of the transfer window. Daz, when do we find out who we play in the Champions League, Key? I think it's towards the back end of the month, mate. Yeah, another few weeks, yeah, a couple of weeks. Callum, not many sides look season ready. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Andy says Napoli have signed Badiashile on loan from Chelsea with an option to buy for 23 mil. That sounds about right, to be honest. I mean, 23 mil sounds a lot, but it's not really for a centre-back these days, is it? All of the big journals are covering, saying Ferran Torres is signed for PSG now. So that bodes well for Liverpool's Barcola chase. Who's the better team, says Aaron. So far, I would say Rangers have been the better team in this game, but that's not to say that Jagiellonia haven't had chances. They've had a couple, maybe 2 or 3 clear chances. They've hit the post. Rangers, of course, have scored the penalty, and they've had a chance of their own through Raskin, which they should have maybe made it 2-0. So, yeah, I still think Jagiellonia are in there. I don't think there's any doubt that Rangers have been the better side, but I would also say they've got to be careful as well. Got to be careful. Okay, so 2 minutes to half time plus whatever we get in injury time. I don't imagine there'll be much, maybe 1 minute. Cheers, Dara. Thanks, man. I didn't notice. That's good news. Bradley, how many phones you got, mate? 3. This one there, and then these 2. Sean says Rangers should win easily. Shelbourne equaliser versus Ajax. Nice. Long ball forward. Claim for a foul on that far side. Jagiellonia aren't having it, though. Rangers now on the counter-attack. Here's Asgard. Over to the right-hand side for Yokota. Yokota, he's got that fullback every single time. He's done well. Plays it back inside. Here's Raskin. Raskin, edge of the box. He's done that now 4 times. Oh, drag him off the pitch, McInnes. Look at him, McInnes is giving it this. He's done this now loads of times, Raskin. Get him off the pitch. I'm not even a Rangers fan and I'm frustrated. What are you doing, lad? 25 yards out. You don't need to be having pop shots like that. Just play it simple. 2 points for Wigan. He's just absolutely skied it. Shocking from Raskin. Bradley, any chance of you getting a Hertha Berlin shirt in the background there? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? 30 seconds to half-time, and Jagiellonia have got a free kick on the halfway line. City of North, have you looked into the programs that can take the UI and video stream from one camera and format it to the size? I haven't, mate. I haven't. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. I might have a little look into it. I don't really even know what prompts I'd even use for that. Peter, Arsenal trying to sign Osimhen. They are allegedly, yes. They are. 2 minutes of added on time at the end of the first half. Referee, there's only about 30 seconds or so left here now. Rangers in the area, strike! Going to be a deflection and surely a corner kick, is it? Yes, corner kick, bang on half-time. Nadiri does really well there, gets into the box, left-footed strike, and it took a deflection off Kobayashi again, I think. He played a big part in this first half, Kobayashi. Headed in, keeper's lost it, and just about cleared away. We should be half-time now. The referee just looking at his watch, but Jagiellonia on the counter-attack if they can get to this. Imaz chasing it down. Panda just about recovers it. Well done. Did well there, the keeper. And it is half-time. It is half-time. Right. Let me go and grab this water 1 sec. I'll be back in 2 seconds. 1 minute. Okay, right. Back. This showing a pre-season friendly here. Right. Halftime quiz. Halftime quiz coming up. Let me just confirm where I'm at with this. Okay. Arsenal apparently listening to offers for Jagiellonia and Martinelli. Dread to think about how much they get for them. Not great sellers, Arsenal, are they, to be honest? Not brilliant sellers. What are we saying? Gary, Milky Moo, he did hopefully makes up for the blunder in the second half. What are we saying? Are you going to do like last season, Key, with predictions? Yes, we will be doing predictions, but they're going to look slightly different this year. Football Central's Ignatius scored 3 goals in 20 minutes versus Shamrock Rovers. Not a good start for the Rovers. The other hoops. Right. I have got a halftime quiz, but it's incomplete. Because I was looking for a specific answer, and I don't think I've got it. So I don't want to give you the quiz. Because I'll let you down. Let me just see if this is the right one. Right, bugger it. We'll do it anyway. So, A to Z, halftime quiz is the A to Z of... Let me update. Hang on. Where's the goal? Where's the headline? There you go. Right. Halftime quiz, A to Z of... There you go. So I'm looking for Champions League players, A to Z, surnames only, players with the most Champions League appearances. So, for the letter A, who is the letter A player with that surname, starting with the letter A, that has the most appearances in the Champions League for any player, surname starting the letter A? You don't have to go in order. You can give me A, you can give me B, Z, whatever, up to you. But get them in the chat. Get them in the chat. Alaba, well done, Bradley. It is, yes. Alaba is A. Alaba is A. It's not Cole for C, and it's not Salah for S. It's not Aguero or Andy Carroll. It's not Arteta. No, A is David Alaba. Keep them coming. Lewandowski is right for L. Yes, Lewandowski is right for L. X is right for Xavi. Z is not Zidane. No, believe it or not. N is Neuer. Yes, N is Manuel Neuer. C is Casillas. Yep. R is Ronaldo. Correct. M is Messi. There you go. We're flying through them now. D is not Donnarumma. No. M is not Modric. It's Messi. B is not Bastoni. C is not Casemiro. No, it's Casillas for C. H is not Henry. No, believe it or not. Modric isn't M. No, it is indeed Messi. D is not De Bruyne. No. And it's A is not Alves. It was Alaba. S is for Seedorf. Well done, Adam. Yes. Layla, what's the quiz? Tells you right here, Layla. Right here at the bottom. You can see it on your screen. B is Benzema. Yes. Karim Benzema is B. Calvin Bassey. Yeah. M for Muller. No, it's Messi. I is Ibrahimovic. Yes. I is Ibrahimovic. Well done. D is not Dembele. No. D, you still wait. I'm still waiting on D. V is not Van Dijk. No, it isn't. It isn't Van Dijk. G is Giggs, though. Yes. Ryan Giggs for G. V is not Vieira. No. R is not Robertson. It was Ronaldo. It's not Van Dijk. Not Van Nistelrooy or Van Basten for V, no. Not Zambrotta. It was... oh, no, I've not given you Z yet. You've not got Z yet. Not Vieira. Where's Nina? Shamrock getting pasted 3-0. They've given their lead up. R is not Rooney. No, it was Ronaldo for R. Not G for Gerrard. No, it was Giggs for G. So D, I'll give you the clue. For D, it is a winger. D is a winger. E is a fullback. Not Vidal. No, not Vidal. Not Dembele, not Deco, no. Not Umtiti. Di Maria, well done, George. Yes, it is. Angel Di Maria is D. V is not Vidic, no. Z is not Zinchenko. E is Evra, well done. There you go, we've got Evra. F is a player, he's a winger. F is a winger. Very talented one as well. No longer playing, he is retired, but he is a winger. Tom, Ferran Torres gone to PSG. The dominoes are falling. They are indeed. Yep, looks like Barcola to Liverpool, picking up the pace. Not Yamal for Y. No, not yet. Anyway. Although, actually, hang on. Maybe he has. Maybe he's overtaken him. Let me have a look, because I might give you Yamal. He might actually have overtaken him. Maybe he has. 23, 33. No, he's not. He's only got 33 appearances in the Champions League, Lamine Yamal. So no, he's still a few behind this fella, but I'm sure he will overtake him. K for Kroos. It isn't. No, believe it or not, it isn't Kroos. There is a player with even... No, it is. Sorry. I tell a lie. Again, it's one that's overtaken. Kroos. It was... I had in there Koke. But it's not Koke. It is Kroos. I tell a lie. So K is Kroos. P is PK. Well done. Yes, P is PK. H is not Henry. No, H is a centre-back. H is a centre-back. F is a winger. J is a full-back. Q is a winger. Yeah, Q is a winger. L is not Lam. No, Lam was L was Lewandowski. Yeah, L was Lewandowski. H is Hummels. Well done. Yes, H is Hummels. Good shout. Q is Quaresma. Correct. Yeah, we're still waiting on F, J, O, T, U, V, Y, and Z. Quaresma. Figo is right. Yes, Figo is correct. It's not Zabaleta. No, it isn't Zabaleta. I'll go through them in just a moment before we are kicking off for the second half. Y is not Yashin. No, Lev Yashin was retired long before the Champions League started. Kevtic, sorry, Key. Some people are grabbage. I think you should have done Motherwell, Hibs, or Shees. But maybe. Do you know what? At the end of the day, I just thought, why not? Rangers was probably the tightest game on paper. McCrory's about to come on. O is Otamendi. Well done. Yes, Otamendi is O. T is John Terry. Yes. V is not Van Nistelrooy. V, I'll give you. V is Victor Valdez. Seeing as we're getting close to the second half. Z is an Argentine fullback. Zanetti. There you go. Javier Zanetti for Z. He is the Z with the most Champions League appearances. Not another Argentine fullback, Zabaleta. It was Javier Zanetti. So Zanetti is Z. W is a guy who's moved around a lot and did actually go to the World Cup. Axel Witsel. Played for Zenit, played for Standard Liège, played for various clubs throughout his time in Europe. He's still playing now as well. So, yeah, Witsel is W. U was Upamecano. Y is Burak Yilmaz, who just has more Champions League appearances than Lamine Yamal. He's been around a bit longer though, hasn't he, in fairness? And J was Juanfran, who had a long career at Atletico Madrid and played for various big teams in Spain. So there you go. They are the A to Z of Champions League players with the most appearances. A was David Alaba, B was Karim Benzema, C Casillas, D Di Maria, E Evra, F Figo, G Giggs, H Hummels, I Ibrahimovic, J Juanfran, K Kroos, L for Lewandowski, M for Messi, N for Neuer, O for Otamendi, P for PK, Q for Quaresma, R for Ronaldo, S for Seedorf, T for Terry, U for Upamecano, V for Valdez, W for Witsel, X for Xavi, Y for Yilmaz, and Z for Zanetti. There you go. Fantastic. All done. And it is second half underway. We timed that perfectly. Rangers 1-0 up. from the first half. 2-2 on aggregate. Jagiellonia did all right in that first half. I don't think Adrian Siemieniec, the manager, will be particularly displeased. Probably a little bit hard done by based on the penalty decision. Yellow card for Jagiellonia there. Who was it he brought down? It's Neil. I think Dan Neil got a bit of a... Oh, yeah, Dan Neil got a little bit of a kick there. And there's a little bit of feistiness. Handbags. Milky Moo shouted to Upper Meccano 3 times, Key. Sorry, Milky. I apologise. Cheers for that, Dylan. Thank you. James, Rangers or Celtic? I haven't got a preference, mate, honestly. You're not gonna get an answer from me because I don't feel that passionately about either. I guess if I was honestly, if I had to pick a Scottish side that I follow, and I don't really follow him, I'd probably say I'm more of a Livingston fan. Maybe at a push Queen of the South because I've got family that way. Layla, Key, what do you think of Araujo signing for us? Will that strengthen us a bit at the back? Absolutely it will, yeah. We desperately need someone who can play centre and off the right, don't we? Big, tall lad, very fit. Oh, no! Oh, my God, what's going on? Oof. Goalkeeper hit it into the back of one of his own players and it spun. He was trying to take a quick goal kick, or out of his hands goal kick, and he kicked it. It hit the back of one of his own players. Yeah, and it bounced back. It looked like for one moment there from the camera angle that it was going to go in his own net. But the keeper was able to pick it back up. Cheers, Shahid. Yes, thank you everyone so much. Really appreciate everyone that supported us getting the channel to 1K. Still early doors. Big things coming this season. Layla, by the way, are you Scouse? Random question. No, I'm not Scouse, no. I was born about 20 minutes away from Anfield, but no, you have to have a purple wheelie bin to be considered Scouse. And I don't have a purple wheelie bin. I wasn't born... Well, I technically was born in an L postcode. But I wasn't... No, I'm not a Scouser. Daz, who's this Hector Fortkey? Young Barcelona fullback. Again, I'm not bowled over by the idea that we're going in. He's probably an upgrade on Simicas and Frimpong at right back. I like Frimpong, but I think he's probably going to play more at right wing. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. Jagiellonia now down the right-hand side. Good play. Plays it inside. He's got to do better there. That was really poor. Final ball just missing from the Polish side. Getting into the final third, just not quite good enough. Belfast Copite over the water. No. So I originally grew up in St Helens. That's where I was born. Well, I was born in Wiston. Grew up in St Helens. It's not about the colour of your wheelie bin. It's the trash you accept at the club. But good to have you in, Belfast Copite. We could do with some more Liverpool fans in here. I feel outnumbered at times. Good play down the left-hand side. Jagiellonia play it forward. A reminder that we're live again tomorrow for Wolves versus Blackburn. We're live every single day watching games of football. That's what we do on the Matchday Tavern. Just love watching games of footy, and we're getting into that phase of the season now where there's one every single day anyway. Prince Rupert, nice one. Cheers, man. Can't join the channel yet, though, for some reason. Oh, as a membership? Yeah, no, you can't do it yet because that only activates once you hit 1K, and then you have to apply, and it can take a couple of weeks. So it's probably going to be a bit of time before that hits. I'll have an orange juice and a packet of Space Raiders, Key. I don't know any pub that's ever sold Space Raiders. Maybe we can stock them. Where's Nina? I was born in Wiston too. Was you really? Oh, I love that. Nice one, Buntingland. I've never heard it called that. But I am, yes, Mr. Alshimari. I am indeed a massive wool. Yeah. I am absolutely a wool. I would never profess to be anything other than that. Belfast, first time being in the stream, good vibes and community. Honestly, mate, they're a great bunch of people in the chat. Lots of lovely people, most of whom take the piss out of me all season. Because there's United fans in there's Everton fans, just Forest fans, all sorts of brilliant people. We've got Joe, who's a big Newcastle fan. We're doing Liverpool-Newcastle opening day of the season, so that should make an interesting atmosphere anyway. But yeah, lots and lots of great football fans who just enjoy watching footy. If you're as sad as us and you're that kind of footy fan who you'll watch anyone. Like my wife says to me, "Key, why are you watching? What on earth are you watching? You're a Liverpool fan. You sat watching Doncaster against Peterborough in the Carabao Cup qualifying round." And I'm like, yes, I am. I enjoy football. She's like, get a life. And she's not wrong. Oh, nearly. Good ball into the front post. Jagiellonia so close. And Fernandez has gone down. Good bit of defending that at the front post from Rangers. It was Prelec very nearly getting his toe on the end of it. I'm a Brock fan. What's a Brock fan? A Brock fan? What's a Brock fan? Game Guru sad. Speak for yourself, Lord of the Wasps. Oh no. I'm never living that one down. At least Mark Goldbridge doesn't have to get his missus in to swat the Wasps away. Layla, this is why we watch football. Key giving a team a big chance. Brock Lesnar fan, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I support Brock, or I'm a Brock fan. Come on, the Polish Thistle, says Gary. They've not started the second half quite so well, but it is still deadlocked. It's still only 2-2. It's, the sort of game now where next goal probably does win it. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of goals in this game. There's not been a massive amount of quality in the final third from either side. Raskin's had a couple of, moments where he's got around the edge of the box and then either skied it miles over the bar or he's just, his final ball's not quite been there. He's missed a sitter as well at the back stick up with his head. Joe says, Key, I'm good to you, lad. Never said a bad word. And questionable. Questionable. Layla says, can you do a live of playing FC 27? Do you know what? I wasn't going to do it. I've bought FC 26 this year, and I reckon I've played about 3 hours of it in total. I'm really massively disappointed by FC 26. But I might do FC 27. I haven't generally ever done gameplay stuff. It's not really my thing. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it like an early career mode or something. I might do one. Yeah, I might do. We'll see. Dennis, Fraserburgh FC, Highland League team, North East Scotland. And they're called Brock. Ah, okay. I stand corrected. Sean says, Rangers lost. The fans call out the manager. What do you think if Rangers were to go out tonight? Do you think Derek McInnes would be under real pressure? Ollie Marley, who do you think will get autos in the Championship this year? I think Wolves and Borough. I don't think Borough. I think West Ham. I can't look past West Ham. They've really expanded career mode for once. It looks like lots of new clauses and bidding wars. I feel like they're just trying to squeeze as much money out of people for Ultimate Team, aren't they? So, yeah, this whole open world thing, I'm not 100% keen on. But I'll probably end up buying it. I do every year anyway, and then it'll probably sit there gathering dust. But yeah, I'm sure I will. Good ball over the top, straight through to Panda. Rangers, quite comfortable, but still needing a goal. The game's still tied. They need to push on Rangers. They can't afford to sit on this. They'll invite pressure if they're not careful. And Jagiellonia proved, if nothing else, during that first leg, that they can absolutely hurt Rangers. Ball played in from McCrory to Shanklin. Shanklin loses it, and now Jagiellonia on the counter-attack. Here's Schmidt. Here's the danger man. He's got Prelec in the middle if he can get it to him. Good ball in. Good claim from Panda. Well done. Much better. Much, much better. I buy FC every year at Christmas discount. Nice. Don't blame you. Ball down the left-hand side. Referees give a free kick to Rangers. Yokota brought down. He's had a good game tonight, Yokota. I've not been massively impressed with him when he's played for Rangers so far. I don't think he's had the easiest start to his Rangers career, but I think he has given the fullback a bit more of a torrid time tonight. He's given them something to think about. Talk of City interested in Maka. I'd be up for selling Maka at the right price, but not to City. Apparently, his dad has come out and said that it's nonsense. Now, again, just because his dad's come out and said it's nonsense doesn't mean it is nonsense, right? But yeah, I personally would sell McAllister to Man City for, honestly, for any amount of money. I don't like him. I don't rate him at all. Rona Simpson, nice one. No politics, thanks. Yeah, we don't do politics on here. It's a football channel. I'm not, respectfully, I don't want anyone. No one should die. I don't want anyone dying. I have no horse in the race. Some rumours Arsenal coming to the Barcola deal. Be an interesting battle to see where he goes. I don't think he'd be that interested in Arsenal, if I'm dead honest. I think he'll want to go and play for a club that plays attacking football. And he's already kind of committed himself to Liverpool. Personally, I don't think he'd be interested in Arsenal. I think there's not many worse managers to play for as an attacker than Mikel Arteta, is there? Belfast Copite, come on the Gers. Few more goals needed. 1,000,000%. Absolutely need more. They need to step up. Raskin's had the best game tonight. Eisenberg, I do like Maka, to be fair. Though thought he rejuvenated himself at the World Cup. I just don't think he's looked really disinterested to play for us over the last 18 months. I've never really been that bothered with him since. Yeah, I feel like he was our worst player comfortably last season. And yeah, I was more interested in the effort rather than the quality in the end, and I just felt like he'd lost whatever interest he had. I've just realised what's happened there. For whatever reason, that one didn't even come up. There you go. We've got rid of Cookie Monster. Andrew Brooks was about to scroll past and heard you say Mikel Arteta gives me rent-free vibes. I'm not sure what that means, gives you rent-free vibes. Looks like Szoboszlai playing holding at the minute in pre-season. He might end up playing off the right at the way it's going. Ball down the left-hand side. Smith plays it back. Jagiellonia ball in the box. Headed away by Rangers. 60 minutes on the clock. But yeah, I would agree, Heisenberg. The year that we won the league, he was incredible. Yeah, the year we won the league, he was, for me, I would have said he was the best midfielder in the world. I'd have gone that far, but I'd go as far as saying the fall off was far worse than Mo Salah's. Aaron says, you say Arsenal aren't an attacking side, but last year they scored more than Liverpool. Yeah, that's because you're a better side than Liverpool. I mean, you're a more attacking side than Liverpool. You scored more than loads of teams in the Premier League, didn't you? I don't think you would make the case that you are a more attacking side than some because you scored more than them, surely. I don't think more goals equals more attacking, does it? We aren't a super attacking side, I agree. Well, that's all I'm saying then. There you go. We agree. There's no beef. Andrew Brooks, just thought you were being classic key and chatting constantly about Arsenal again. To be honest, mate, I only chat about them if I get asked about them. Aaron says defence wins championships. Yeah, it absolutely does. It often does. Catherine Key, do you rate Conor Bradley? I do, but he's just far too injury prone, sadly. Think Wirtz and Isak can do more damage this year as long as Isak stays fit. He gets 20 in the league. Oh, easily. Easily, I think 20. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Isak and Wirtz this season. Layla Key, your Premier League predictions 20th to 1st. I'll be doing that closer to the season. I'm doing my doing a predictions video next week. Rangers in the box. Cleared away just about. Jagiellonia now driving forward on the counter-attack and a needless foul given away there. Ball played into Gassama. Again, 40 yards out and smashes it comfortably over the bar. Pete Greenall, 38% goals from set pieces for Arsenal. Well, yeah, that's also very true. You happy with the Araujo deal? Don't think it's a boss deal as a stopgap. Low risk. Give him a second chance. I mean, I think it's a boss deal. I thought you said I don't think it's a boss deal. Yeah, personally, I'm really happy with it. He is going to be more of a centre-back, though. He's not a right-back. He's played less than 5% of his career at right-back. He has done well at right-back when he's played there. But no, I think he's a centre-back by trade. It's like Joe Gomez. We've not signed him to be a right-back. He'll go there in an absolute emergency. But personally, I think he's going to be a centre-back for us. Yellow card again. Referee starting to dish out a few yellows now for Jagiellonia, and it is Gassama who's been fouled. Been lively in this game tonight. Gassama, he's done all right. With Solis soon to be 58%. Yeah, probably will be. No doubt. Solis will help Arsenal, for sure. Could Iraola win the Prem? Let's do a poll. There's no chance Iraola's winning the Prem. Zero chance. Do well to get top 4. I'll tell you what we will do, though. Let's do a poll here now. Let's ask the chat here. There you go. Let me know in the chat what you're thinking. 2-2 on the hour mark. What is your prediction? Rangers to qualify in 90 minutes. Jagiellonia to qualify in 90. And oh my God, it's 1-1. Just as we've said that, just as we've done the poll, it's Prelec. Jagiellonia equalise. It's 1-1 and it's a wonderful goal. Really, really good ball from that left-hand side. And it's come in again from the man, the danger man, who we all said it was going to be him who was going to create something. Schmidt whips the ball in. Prelec with the header at the back stick. Really, really good goal. Rangers 1, Jagiellonia 1. It's back to 3-2 to the polls now on aggregate. Tough night for Rangers now. They've got to go back up the other end and score. Lovely ball. And it comes out to It's not Smith, actually. I stand corrected. It came out to number 19, and he gets a great ball. That's a fabulous cross. Absolutely brilliant cross in. And Prelec, the former Oxford United striker, he's got 3 goals in 3 games now for Jagiellonia. He's been a hell of a signing. They'll be quite happy with him. Heisenberg, not sure how much Leone plays this year. Can see Jackie being in and out the team too. Yeah, I think you've got to give them time, haven't you? Belfast Copite, hopefully Areola can do well. That donkey slot won in his first season. Stranger things have happened, to be honest. Oh, see, me and you are not going to agree, mate. I'm a big Slot advocate. I really like him. I think Slot deserved more time, more patience, and I think he got let down badly last year. But we'll cover that another time. I really hope I'm wrong about Areola. I didn't want him, to be honest, even after Slot was sacked. I was looking at a list of available managers, and we went through it a lot on this channel, and I didn't think Areola was the smart option, to be honest. But I pray I'm wrong. I really, really want him to be a success. I like him a lot. Seems a nice guy, and hopefully he can prove me wrong. I'm certainly not too arrogant to believe I'm right. I get a lot of things wrong, just like all of us, right? We're all humans. I get it right some of the time, and quite frequently get it wrong as well. So I would say I'm hopeful that I'm wrong with Areola, but I personally would have stuck with Slot. Rafael Krokos, yes, how's it going? Lewis Smith, what's the Rangers score, key lad? It's 1-1 on the night, which means it's 3-2 to Jagiellonia on aggregate. It means that the polls are going through as it stands. I've just asked the poll in the chat, 2-2 on the hour mark. What's your prediction? Rangers to qualify in 90 minutes. Jagiellonia to qualify in 90 minutes, either side on penalties. 21% still think this one's going to pens. Luke Doyle, what channel is it on? It's on Rangers TV, or it's on Polsat if you're in Poland or have access to Polish TV. Polsat, I believe it's called. Layla says, Key, look at Slot's football last year. Tell me you enjoyed us playing. In my opinion, we were probably worse than Spurs. Can you name me a manager who played good football last season, Layla? Consistently good winning football. Can you name me one? Because I don't think one exists. So I think last season was symptomatic, really, of how football was being played in England. It wasn't particularly exciting from anyone. There's not a single person, team, manager that played great football consistently. And yeah, I think that was just football in the Premier League last season. And that wasn't Slot's football either. He hated the way we played. He quite frequently said it. He said it after most press conferences. He doesn't like the way that we play. So it's not, I don't think you can say that it's, we can agree, we can absolutely agree that it was boring. You and I will agree on that, but it was certainly not Slot's football. He'd never played that way before. He never played that way at Feyenoord. He never played that way in his first year at Liverpool. And he said he hated the way we played all through the season. So I don't think you can characterise it as Slot's football. Franco, best team in Scotland. Right now, Jagiellonia. At this moment in time, it's Jagiellonia. Fair play for seeing admitting flaws and being humble. Good man. Hey, listen, we're all human, right? Taunt says Devlin's just on to boot people. It's another yellow card. The cards are flying out of this referee's pocket here. Hearts are 1-0 up against Benfica, by the way, and the goal is under review for a potential offside. That'd be typical Hearts. So, yes, Romanchuk, Vital, Klinger have all been booked for Jagiellonia now. And Devlin's come on for Neil. Dragojevic has come on for Nico Raskin, who's certainly not his best night tonight. Liam says, Key Reinders is leaving. I think we're getting Enzo Fernandez. Well, hopefully you're going to get Alexis McAllister. You get Alexis McAllister for maybe 40 million less. Rangers in the area. Shankland. Jagiellonia just get away with it, but no, it's won back by Nadiri. Strike, and keeper saves it. Ross Bain, refreshing to hear your takes on football. Proper football fan, love it. Oh, cheers, Ross. Well, listen, mate, it's great to have you in the chat. Whoever you support, I don't know. Let us know in the comments who you support. Be great to have another football fan who likes watching anyone, really, anyone and everyone. We do different games all the time. Oh, Rangers, huge opportunity, and again, just Dragojevic misread the pass, and it goes out for a goal kick to Jagiellonia. Yeah, lots and lots of great footy coming up. We've got Wolves versus Blackburn tomorrow night, start of the Championship. This weekend, we're going to be doing Arsenal versus Man City in the Community Shield. We've also got Cardiff City versus Wrexham on Sunday in the Championship. Or is that Monday night? Maybe that's Monday night. I can't remember. No, it is. It's Monday night. Cardiff City versus Wrexham, Monday night. And then, yeah, we build up towards the start of the Premier League season, kicking off next Friday night. Arsenal v Coventry, we're live for that. Hull v Man United on the Saturday. Everton Palace at 3 o'clock, we're doing that one. Brentford Spurs, 5:30, we'll be doing that one. And then possibly, oh my goodness me, what is going on here? Oh, you lucky, lucky boy. I tell you what, Fernandez, for a moment there, it looked like Fernandez and Panda had got themselves mixed up, and it was very nearly a tap-in for Jagiellonia. Belfast Copite, we're Liverpool fans, mate, regardless of what others are doing, we could have been playing a better style, got backed in the window and messed it up. He never had solutions to fix our flaws. And I accept that. I'll take that. And I respect where you're coming from with it. I just think he deserved more patience. I think he got handed a poison chalice. I think he got handed a almost an impossible job to replace Klopp and then handle the Jota situation and handle losing big players like Diaz and Trent and Jota, of course, and Nunes and Kwanzaa and players we just didn't replace. We never replaced them. And he didn't sign those players, by the way. He got given players. He didn't get given his 400 million. Go and sign whoever you want. That's not how it works at Liverpool Football Club. He was a coach. He is a coach. Same as Iraola. He has very limited power when it comes to who we actually sign. It's very frustrating. And that's why Xabi Alonso's not Liverpool manager as well. Derek McInnes has been booked for some verbals to the fourth official. But yeah, I agree. Listen, I agree. It should have been better. It wasn't great to watch last season, and you and I can agree on that. But I just don't think he deserved to be sacked. I would have much rather gone into this season with Slot, a proven winner, a Premier League title winner, than Andoni Iraola, who for me is in many ways similar to Brendan Rodgers when we got him from Swansea. I'm just questioning whether or not he's a good fit for us, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Whatever you feel like. First time seeing you, do you just stick on basically any game you fancy, not a specific team you favour? We do so much like variety. I think if you enjoy watching different leagues, it's always games that are on telly. I try and make it games that are accessible for the broader public. So to give you, I guess, a feel of the types of games we've watched Shamrock Rovers versus Ignatia. We've watched Celtic v Dundee, Rangers versus Dundee United, Borough versus Wrexham, Plymouth versus Exeter, Iberia versus Larne. Iberia, of course, who Rangers will play if they go through tonight. Iberia beat Northern Irish champions Larne on Tuesday. We watched that live. PSG versus Aston Villa in the Super Cup last night. So yeah, it's lots and lots of different teams, lots of different games. If you enjoy football, all types of it, and you just enjoy chatting football, whatever it is, whoever your team is, you'll find there'll be people in the comments who support your team. I can have a chat, I would like to think. I mean, I'm not an oracle, but I watch a lot of football, and I can have a reasonable chat about most teams in English, British football. I would say we've probably watched them. We've probably watched them at some point on this channel. We've probably covered them. We've done the National League. We did York City last season, all the way down to the, the 4th tier. We've done big games in Scotland. We did Livingston against Ross County, which was the relegation playoff. That was the one where there was a bit of a spitting episode at the end of the game. And yeah, we cover loads of Liga and La Liga, Serie A, all that through the season as well. So more variety, more watch-alongs than any other football channel, I would like to say. I've never seen another channel cover this much variety or even just number of games. We did 500 games in 2025 across 40 different leagues and cups. So we shall see. What's going on with Sarah? Is Sarah not in? She'd left before that spammer. Hopefully she's okay. She's tough as all boots, sir. I'm sure she'll be fine. But we got rid of him as quick as we could. I'm sure she'll understand. This charming Dan Key, what games are you doing on Saturday? I heard you mention Friday, Sunday and Monday, but I must have missed Saturday. Saturday, we've got, so far, Notts County versus Leicester, 12:30pm kickoff. See how Leicester do down in League One. Their owner's looking to sell. They've lost a few big players. Notts County have just come up. They've just been promoted. Obviously, they've lost a couple of key players as well. Jatta's a big one for them. He's been sold. So it's two clubs almost in a bit of disarray, but Leicester City, how long ago were they? 10 years ago, Premier League champions, now down in League One. So 12:30 on Saturday, Notts County versus Leicester City. And then 5:30pm, Sheffield United versus Birmingham is the game I've got provisionally penciled in, but I'm game. If you've got any other suggestions, if anyone in the chat has any other suggestions of games they want to watch, then I am delighted to take suggestions, and I'm more than happy to accommodate if we can agree on a different one. Manchester United fan says the first championship game tomorrow. It is, yes, it is. It's Wolves against Blackburn. Jagiellonia now on the counter-attack. Sterling's got that one. He's got too much pace. 78 minutes on the clock. And it's a huge 15 minutes or so to the end of this game now for Rangers, who've got to find a goal. Layla Key, to answer your question, I think Carrick had been consistent second half of the season. That's my opinion. What do you think? I don't think Michael Carrick played brilliant football for Manchester United. No, not consistently excellent, brilliant football. I think he had a strong end to the season. But, I don't think Michael Carrick played a particularly exciting brand of football. It's probably easier to watch than Liverpool, though, I'll admit that. Will you be live for it? I am, yes. I'm live for Wolves and Blackburn tomorrow night. 8 o'clock kickoff, so I'll be live at 7:45. Can we watch the Gerrard game when he slipped against Chelsea? Have a bit of that. You can have it twice. Come on, Rangers. Let's get a last one. Let's get an equaliser. Foul. So poor. Is that Asgard? No, it's McCrory. McCrory. I always feel like he's a little bit... See, again, Rangers fans, if you're in the chat, every time I've watched McCrory, I've always felt like he's a bit of a liability. Came off the bench against... It can't be Asgard because McCrory came on for Asgard. McCrory came off the bench, didn't he, against Dundee United as well? He didn't look great in that one, I never thought. This charming Dan, good stuff. To be honest, I'll watch anything. Just relieved to have league football back. Good lad. Good lad. Yeah, you and me both, mate. Do you play FPL, Key? I do, yes. We've got our FPL link in the description. If you want to join our Matchday Tavern FPL League, by the way, you're more than welcome to. It's completely free. Just click the link in the description. You can go and enter your team for the upcoming season. See if you can beat me. See if you can beat me in the FPL this season. I can confirm it isn't 2-1 in the chat. Anyone who's putting in goals saying that it's 2-1, you're joking. You're either misinformed or you're being a divvy. There is no 2-1. It isn't 2-1 at all. It is still 1-1 on the night. It's not 2-1. They're having a laugh, people, with you. They're trying to wind you up in the chat. How's it going, Tom? Yeah, great to see football properly back now. Adam says, please rate my team. Please rate my team. Oh, you've taken it back now. Okay, last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes. Milky Moo, is it wishful thinking? Is it wishful thinking what? That Rangers get an equaliser? No, it's not. It's not wishful thinking at all. They absolutely can get an equaliser. But I'll be honest, in the last... Well, since Jagiellonia got the equaliser on whatever it was, 65 minutes, was it? About 15 minutes ago? I would say in the last 15 minutes, Rangers really haven't done a whole lot in this game. I mean, they've not had a shot on target in the second half. That tells you everything you need to know. In the second half, it's been 53% possession to Rangers, 47 to Jagiellonia. Rangers haven't had a single shot on target, 0 corners. And yeah, just generally being quite poor, to be honest. They're much, much better in the first half, but Jagiellonia currently in control of this tie, 3-2 up on aggregate. Derek McInnes pacing the touchline. He's already on a yellow card. You can see him saying, come on, we need a bit more fight in these last 10 minutes. It's a big, big 10 minutes for him. As new Rangers manager, he's got to find a way to extract more out of his players and get something over the line to take this to extra time. Incredibly disappointing opening 4 games as Rangers manager, isn't it? Right, Jagiellonia bringing on 2 subs themselves. I think, if I'm right, it's going to be the young lad who they brought on in the first leg, Jeremy Agbonifo. Now, this lad has got bags of pace. He's only 20 years of age, Swedish winger. He came on and made a difference in the second leg. Here we go. He's making a change. It is going to be Agbonifo who comes on. Who is it who's going off? Conce Sau has gone off, and it's Silla coming on for the goal scorer, Prelec. So, Silla, Yusuf Silla is a Belgian centre-forward. He is on now, big centre-forward, and Agbonifo is a right-sided winger, 20 years of age, Swedish, very, very quick. Very quick. Dave the Lion from a Millwall fan. Come on, Rangers. Yes. Looking forward to seeing more of Millwall this season as well. Oh, Fernandez, lucky boy. He's very comfortable on the ball, Fernandez, isn't he? But he sometimes feels like he backs himself a bit too much. Very much nearly caught in possession there. Rangers down the right-hand side. Here's McCrory. Stands it up. Headed with, and it's going to go behind, is it? Yep, I think it is. Corner kick to Rangers. Oh, no, he's given a corner. He's given a goal kick. How's he give a goal kick for that? Weird. As this gets headed out. Oh, no way. That was surely already out. Rangers have been robbed there. That should have been a corner kick. Kieran says, McInnes possibly sacked before the league season starts. Well, the league season's already started. I mean, they're already 2 games into the Scottish Premiership. They've drawn 1, lost 1 now. Drawn against Dundee United, and then beaten last minute by Hibs, wasn't they, at the weekend? So, yeah, the Scottish Premiership has already started, but they will be. Here's Agbonifo down the right-hand side. Good ball, far post. Jags pick it up, recycle it on the far side. Daz, you doing Wrexham Cardiff Monday, Key? I am indeed, yes. Here's Agbonifo again. Wonderful inside reverse pass. Pulls it back. Corner kick to Jagiellonia. Pressure now all at the wrong end of the pitch as far as McInnes is concerned. The referee's a shite box. The referee's a booby. Jordan says, how many managers have Rangers had in the past few years? Jesus, they've moved a few on, haven't they? But I don't know how popular an appointment Derek McInnes was in the first place, was he? I mean, was he a massively popular appointment anyway? A few Rangers fans I spoke to weren't massively bowled over by the idea of him coming in. GXLLAD, Celtic fans not realising that Rangers and Hearts failing in Europe just takes us one step closer to a dead league, losing European spots to countries like Cyprus. Yeah, here we go. Jagiellonia corner, far side, headed back across the 6-yard box, and it was a shot on target there. Panda takes it just about. We are heading into the last 5 minutes plus injury time. Out for a throw-in on the far side. If you haven't already, do us a favour, hit like on the video. If you're a Celtic fan and you're having a laugh at Rangers, hit like and subscribe. If you're a Rangers fan and you're miserable, then, you know, make yourself feel better. Hit subscribe, why not? But yeah, this is bonehead. I never wanted Roll to go, but that's the way it is. Yeah, listen, Danny Roll I thought was a much better fit for Rangers. I thought he was taking Rangers maybe in the right direction. McInnes I wasn't 100% sure on. Squeaky bum time, says Gary. It's a corner kick for Rangers here. It's going to be Findlay Curtis, young Findlay Curtis, to whip it in on the right-hand side. Fernandez has come forward for Rangers. Right-footed in-swinger from Findlay Curtis. Keeper's under it. Knocks it away, good punch. And now Agbonifo can't quite get to it. It's going to be a throw-in to Jagiellonia on the far side. Rangers don't deserve to be in Europe with how they've played over the past year. Would still like to see Scottish teams in Europe, though. I'm saddened as an Englishman on an outsider looking in. I am saddened by how the Scottish League has sort of crumbled in recent years. It was, I remember, Celtic knocking us out of Europe, and it was always a tough place to go. Parkhead. I remember Hearts. Hearts beat us at Anfield. They were always tough sides, Scottish sides. You never wanted to draw. It was like the whole Battle of Britain thing. I always remember Rangers were an unbelievable side in the sort of early to mid-90s when I was just starting watching football. You know, your Andy Gorhams, your Ali McCoists, Laudrup, Claudio Caniggia. I've told the story many times. If you're new to the channel, I've told the story many times of me going up to Scotland with my dad when I was 11 years of age, and I toured all the Scottish football grounds. And I walked into Ibrox with my dad, and he cheekily asked if there was any chance of a little tour around the stadium. I think it was a summer holidays. It was like in the 6 weeks, about July time. And the chairman came down. It ended up being the chairman. We didn't know who it was. Good ball in. Oh, how's that stayed out? Rangers got to equalise. That's your moment right there. That is your moment. Oh, no. How's that stayed out? Lovely ball in. Findlay Curtis. How'd you like it? Right on your head. It was a fabulous ball in. Just not good enough. Findlay Curtis puts it on a sixpence in the 6-yard box, and Miofsky has to score. Absolutely has to score. Has to put it away. So close, says Adam. It was, but it just wasn't close enough. If you're 6 yards out and the ball's going basically on target, all he had to do was just get a bit on it. And somehow he contrives to flick it wide there, Miofsky. Big miss for Rangers with 90 seconds of normal time to go at Ibrox. Gary Simpson, what a game, Scouse. It's been good. Stephen McNally, I was there, Scouse. Good lads. I remember McManaman scoring a worldie at Parkhead. Here's Agbonifo down the right-hand side for Jagiellonia. They're just trying to keep the ball now. Max, are you from Manchester? I'm not, mate. No, I'm from originally from a place called St Helens, about 20 minutes away from Anfield. That's where I grew up, anyway. Should score. Really should score there, Miofsky. Now Jagiellonia, heavy touch, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Now, how many minutes? This is the big question. How many minutes are Rangers going to get here? Is the referee going to be pleasant and give him a chance? How many minutes? He put something up there, but we didn't see what it was. 4? Oh, they should have got at least 6. I was hoping for 6. 4 added minutes is all Rangers have to turn this around here. And I'm not hopeful, guys. I'm really not. They've had a big chance just a few minutes ago with Miovski, but Devlin has come on and given a needless free kick away, and now Jagiellonia have an opportunity to put it in the box. I don't even think they will. They're just going to run the clock down, aren't they? Oh, stupidly, they've put it in the box. They've just given the ball back to Rangers. They'll love that. Now Rangers on the counter-attack. Here's Fernandez. Out to the far side for McCrory. Kieran, have you ever been to a Saints game, Key? Of course I have, yeah. Of course I've been to a Saints game. You can't grow up in St Helens and not go and watch Saints. Punted long now by Rangers. It's getting to that stage of the game where it is just a long, aimless punt into the Jagiellonia penalty area. Here's Finlay Curtis. Got to get the delivery right. Good flick on. The Poles clear it away. Back to Fernandez. Hearts have just scored against Benfica. Now they're 6-2 on aggregates down. Into the area. Rangers. Hit it. Strike. Oh! Just wide. That was your chance. That might have been your chance. The referee does he give a corner? What's he give? Is he going corner or goal kick? Dragojevic is saying go and have a check, referee. I think he might be asking for a handball here. Might be have a bit more tension, a bit more controversy at the end of this one. Let's see. Dragojevic just hits it. Did take a deflection, I think, but he's not even got a corner. You're not getting a handball for that. No, you're not getting a handball. It's given a goal kick anyway. There's only 2 minutes left now. The referee's played on. He's not interested in looking at the VAR. The ball's all the way back with Rangers goalkeeper Panda, who launches a kick long into the Jagiellonia half. Headed back out. Here's McCrory. Rangers really haven't got time. They haven't got the luxury here. They've kicked the ball away again. And now Jagiellonia push on. It's not looking good, this. 90 seconds left. 90 seconds to go, folks. Dave the Lions is possibly a pen. I mean, he claimed for a pen, but it wasn't a pen. Now Benfica have just scored. There you go. Hearts didn't have long to celebrate. Comeback's off again. I'm Colin says, this is the worst Rangers team I've seen. 60 seconds left, and Jagiellonia are making a change. Hopefully the ref adds another minute or 2 on for this. Imaz getting told to get off by the referee. Should book him for that. Time wasting. Get him booked. Rafael says, can I just say something? Jagger's squad on transfer market is 30 mil. Yeah, listen, Rafael's a big Jagiellonia fan, by the way, in the other chat. I absolutely agree, mate. It's a phenomenal achievement for you guys. To come to Ibrox and win and knock Rangers out is some achievement. You can see the Rangers fans now starting to leave Ibrox. There's quite a few empty patches of seats now. Oh, this is bad. Really bad. Fernandez gives it away. Jagiellonia could have gone and made it. Could have gone and made it 3 there. Oh, well, 2-1 on the night, wouldn't it? It'd have been 4-2 on aggregate. It's going to be a free kick to... No, throw into Rangers. Right, this really is last chance saloon now. This really is your last chance. You've got to get it long and into the box. So ready for extra time. Ball falls to Finlay Curtis. Good ball. Jagiellonia scramble at the edge of the box. Flicked on. I know it's just heads and volleys at the end of this one. Pumped long. There's no sophistication at all now to this getting in the box. Just get it in there. And the referee's blown up. There you go. Full time, folks. Referee's blown up. Absolutely rapturous scenes in the away end. Those Jagiellonia fans bouncing. Adrian Siemieniec, the Jagiellonia manager, rising star of the Polish league. Done really well, the young manager. It's a massive moment for them, but Derek McInnes under real pressure now. 4 games in, still without a win. Yeah, out. Out they go, Rangers, and now they head into the Conference League, where they will face... Who will Rangers face in the Conference League now? Let's have a look very briefly before we end this. Let's see who Rangers would face in the Conference League. So, Rangers was match 2 of the main path. So, the Conference League, they would be... Who would they play in that final round playoff? Match 2. Match 2. Oh, Rakow. There you go. Is it? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is Rakow. I don't know if it's It might be. I think it might be Rakow Częstochowa. Oh, no, it's not. It's Jablonec. Sorry, it's FK Jablonec of the Czech National League. That is who Rangers will now play, I think, in the Conference League. Don't quote me on it. Hearts are going to play Rapid Vienna, who knocked out Dundee United last year. We watched that game. Hearts v Rapid Vienna, they'll play in the Conference League. Rangers now will face Jablonec of the Czech Republic. That is at least who it's looking like anyway. Disappointing night for Rangers. Rangers could easily see themselves out of Europe, especially if they play as they have been. Listen, Jablonec's not going to be an easy one. He's based off the way we've seen Rangers play across these 2 legs. It's been a bad old night, hasn't it, for Rangers? Well, a bad start to his Rangers managerial career for Derek McInnes. Nigel Krashka, smash the like button for Key. Great channel. Tell your friends and family. Cheers, man. Listen, yes, we will be back tomorrow night. Listen, if you're new to the channel, if you've enjoyed tonight, do us a favour. Help me out. Hit like, hit subscribe. You'll start seeing our lives pop up more on your feed. We are a football tavern. That is what we do. We cover games, different games from different clubs every single day. We've done lots of Rangers games, lots of Celtic games, lots of Scottish football, Hearts, Motherwell we did in Europe. We've done Dundee United both in Europe last year and already this season. Celtic v Dundee last week. We're going to be covering lots more Scottish football throughout the season, as well as Premiership football, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League and everything else. We do a game every single day. Every single day. So if that's your type of thing, if you love watching football, we'll be back tomorrow night for the first game of the Championship season. Wolverhampton Wanderers, newly relegated into the Championship. Wolves face Blackburn Rovers in the Championship. A cracking start to the Championship season. Friday night football, that one. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. I'll be live at 7:45. Hopefully we will we'll see you there. Adam says, what's the story with Motherwell? What is the story with Motherwell? Well, as it stands, Motherwell, I believe, are... Well, they've won. Yeah, they've gone through against HJK. So Motherwell will face... Let's have a look and see who Motherwell will face. Europa League. Motherwell go through, and if they've... I can't find them. Where are Motherwell? Oh, there you go. Got him. I've got him. Right, so Motherwell have beaten HJK, so that's match 18 in the third qualifying round. And the winner of match 18 will play Freiburg. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Last year's Europa League finalists. Beaten Europa League finalists, Freiburg. Wow, that's a tough one. Gutting for Motherwell. But hey, listen, who knows? They could. Motherwell have had a great start to the season as well. A couple of good goals tonight from Ibrahim Said And they've also got Maswanise in there as well. Lots of great players from Motherwell as well. So they might surprise Freiburg. Who knows? Maybe they can shock a few. Rangers against Jagiellonia. Celtic as well, of course, have their Champions League campaign to start. So we'll keep up to date with all of that. How have Hibs got on tonight? How did Hibs play? I didn't see. 0-0 with Skendia. So there you go. Hibs have gone through. So Hibs are going to be playing as well. Who've Hibs got in the next round? Who've Hibs got? Hibs play... Well, that was match 19, right? So Hibs are going to play... Winner of MP match 20. Who's MP match 20? Oh, well, that's Gothenburg and Ghent. So what score was Ghent? Did Ghent go through or Gothenburg? Ghent, right, so it's Ghent, there you go. I think it's going to be Ghent against Hibs. Ghent against Hibs in the next round as well. Motherwell against Freiburg. Clips market, is it possible that McInnes gets sacked? I don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, based off what we've seen so far, he might well do. Do you think, let me know in the chat quickly, by the way, do you think that Derek McInnes will be sacked sooner rather than later? It feels a bit premature to be saying that. Listen, I like managers getting time. I want to see managers get given a little bit more time. But, 4 games in, keep him, he's amazing. Yeah, I don't think you're a Rangers fan, to be fair, are you, there? Thunderball says Celtic fans, oh, tears are coming. Right, well, hey, listen, folks, really appreciate yous all supporting the channel tonight, likes and shares and all that good stuff, and subscribing if you're new. We are live tomorrow again, yeah. Wolves versus Blackburn Rovers, Championship opener. Commiserations to Rangers, and we'll, I'm sure, see them back in Europe again against Jagiellonia in a couple of weeks' time. Take it easy. See you all soon. Have a nice night. Ta-ra.